Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Oh my god, this is a really cute backpack. Hello, hello. It is currently 7:50. Currently 7:50 p.m. Um 7:50 p.m. January 18th, 2026, and I am dreading school tomorrow. I have to go back soon. It is okay though. Life goes on, and I have to go back to school eventually. Um I don't really know what I'm planning to do today. I think I think I'll go mine some more cobblestone because I need to like put more cobblestone into here. So let's go mine out until my pickaxe breaks again. Where was I mining last time? Here. Yeah, I'll just chat and mine again. So, starting tomorrow, this is actually gonna start feeling like a journal where I actually get to talk about my day and things that happen in my day because I will actually have a day to talk about instead of just being at home. I mean, the first few days I actually was doing stuff when going outside and things, but it is what it is. Um, First of all, let's start with the question of the day because this leads into like something I want to tangent about today. It's what is your type? And it's a very vague question, but like you should think about it because I kind of had a not really a crash out. I had a pretty big realization earlier that most of my crushes in the past like 10 years have been oh my gosh. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Most of my crushes in the past 10 years have been um eldest sisters. It took me a while. I didn't realize it at first. I was sitting in the car with my family. It's a Sunday, so I went out with family today. We ate lunch together, and I helped my mom with my groceries. But I was just sitting in the car, right? And then I was just thinking about stuff, and I was like, frick, I have a crush. And then I was like, okay, I have a crush. Oh, okay, what about it? It's like, wait, my past two crushes have been relatively similar people. Like, okay, that makes sense. Wait, my past three crushes have been relatively similar. Oh no. And then I started going down the line. I started going down the list of people who I've been crushing on for the past like few years. It's like, oh, eldest sister, eldest sister, eldest sister, wears glasses, wears glasses, wears glasses, eldest sister wears glasses, eldest sister wears glasses, wears glasses. Like, fuck. Oh my god, I have a type. No freaking way. It took me. It's like it's kind of one of those like you never realize the similarity between all these people until you take a step back and look at it, and I'm just like, fudge, fuck, holy shit. Nothing wrong with it. I'm just a bit surprised at myself because I thought like whenever people ask me like, oh, what's your type? Question, I usually just show them I'm that person who shows them a picture of my crush. Yeah, I'm that person. I'm that irritating one. But like, it's true though. I do just show them a picture of my crush because that is what my type is. The person who I'm currently crushing on. Or I end up doing a cop out answer and saying glasses, or like a nerdy person with glasses, because like a nerdy girl with glasses is I'm just weak, honestly. But I was looking at it and it's like, frick. How many elder sisters with glasses did I go? How many eldest sisters with glasses did I go through? I was dating it back to when I was in freaking grade school, like elementary school, because I had like it's like silly little puppy love crushes things, blah blah blah, when you're younger. But it's like even then the people I was having crush on eldest sister, eldest sister. It's like two of them were eldest sisters, and I was like I'm sitting here staring at them. It's like fudge. Fuck, I have a fucking type. And I was low-key crashing out in the car. It's like, not crashing out. I was low-key laughing to myself. I was like, fuck, you dumbass, you have a type. You're so stupid. I'm finding out about this now that I'm freaking 20. It's like, better late than never, I guess. Fuck. Oh my god. I mean, like it's good to know, and I'm not really that surprised because I am pretty adamant about liking. There's a lava pool here. Cool. I am pretty adamant about and vocal about liking people with glasses. I think I've said that multiple times before to multiple different people, and it hasn't really changed. I do like the look of glasses on almost anyone, guys and girls. I feel like it just makes them look it makes them look more handsome or prettier or cuter. I like using the term cuter because I really like cute things. But like damn, I didn't realize that similarity was between freaking more than 80% of my crushes in my life. And I'm staring at it like fuck. Oh my god, I have a it's so fucked. Why am I only noticing this now? But yeah. Even my current crush right now, the girl I really like, um, guess what? Eldest sister with glasses. And she is the most eldest sister with glasses that has eldest sister with glasses. Like, no offense, but they are very stereotypical eldest sister with glasses. But I don't mind that. I kind of find that adorable and attractive. Really attractive, actually. But like, I get embarrassed when I talk or think about her because she's super cool and I really like her. But we shall see where that goes. I have my own stuff to worry about and deal with, and my own stuff to think about and deal with for now. So, not really doing much about it. We're talking though, just chilling, chatting. I think that's the funnest part about having a crush. The yearning portion of it. It's also the most painful sometimes, but it's like it's also really silly. It makes you, for me at least, it gives me like a bit of happiness. Like every time I get a message, it's like, oh, they texted me. Oh, cute. I'm such a dork. I'm such a dork who is just a very, very big hopeless romantic when it comes to things. It's, I don't want to say it's pretty bad because it's really not that serious, but also it's kind of like I. If you guys know Ayumu, it was Ayumu Isu. I forgot the name. Ayumu, the person who made the song "Obsessed," right? I really love that song, and I very much relate with it. I get obsessed so easily. Honestly, what the fuck is wrong with me? I got 2 nights out with a girl, and I think I'm in love. That song, that song, hard relate to that. It's hard relate to that. He has really good songs in general. I found him like I knew about Obsessed like way before because I've heard it before, but I didn't realize or I really liked him as an artist already because he, if you follow VTubers, um not Sue, I was about to say Sue also, but like Sue, one of the Regloss members, is also a really good dancer. No, Hajime, um Hajime Hajime what do they call her? Hajime. I forgot what they call her, but like Hajime is also a really good dancer, and she sang and danced one of his songs during the Regloss 3D debut, and she she dances really well. She dances really well, and like it's pretty difficult choreography too. I feel like I have a for Hololive in particular. Not I either have a thing for the people who dance well in Hololive or um just actually no. I was about to say Ina, and then I was about to say Ina, but Ina's not an eldest sister. She's the younger sister, but she probably has glasses in real life. Let's be honest. Knowing her, like 3 of her outfits have glasses. Um, but Ina and Gigi. Although Gigi's probably the most far from my type that I have a crush on for a while. She's chaotic little gremlin, and I absolutely adore and love that actually. Gigi just being Gigi makes me like actual ball of sunshine energy. I love her. She's so cute and she's so just like G Money. I love that for her. She makes everything so simple and so um she's also very down to earth. She's a very down to earth person, and when she released her original song, if you haven't listened to it, go listen to "I'm Still Here" by Gigi Morin. Um, I cried because though like I cried pretty badly actually. I remember it releasing and I had class during that time. Oh, okay, I'll go smelt my stone first. I remember it releasing, and I had class during that day, and I was listening it to it. I was listening to it because I usually get to school really early, and I get to my classroom really early. So I was listening to it pretty early in the day, and I was just like crying. I was bawling my eyes out. Like, uh, like it's also partially because of the music video. The music video is a very big contributor to why I cried so much with that song. But I mean, come on. It's it's a very emotional song. And I don't think it's a why does the kelp keep ending up here? I what the fuck? It's a very emotional song, and I wouldn't fault anyone for crying over that song in particular because it's sad. It's rough. I don't want to say like it's I don't want to say like oh my gosh. I was like I did kind of bawl my eyes out, but like it's relatable to a certain extent for me. The message of that song. Why is my PC lagging? Okay, PC just lagged for a second. Where did the bucket go? There we go. It's 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 a it's a relatively deep song, and you wouldn't expect that from her. But I also very much whoops. It's a very deep song. You wouldn't expect it from her, but I respect it a lot for her to do that as her original song, um, as a tribute to her dad, and I really like that for her. I really like that. Speaking of deep original songs, even CC's original song, I've been listening to it recently because I've been trying to get back into like doing work and doing stuff for myself. Trying not to be like the lyric "perfection you elude me." It oh, it's because I have the magnet upgrade. Hold on, let me turn that off. That's why. That's why I've been picking up stuff. That part of CC's Ori song, "Perfection you elude me." That one, you elude me. Some people say that "you seclude me" hits different. For me, it's "you elude me" because something about like this is getting really deep, but like I feel that um someone who also feels that they're a perfectionist myself, it I relate more to like that part of the song, considering the fact that I think I end up being a difficult person when it comes to how I treat myself and my personal standards. The other line is "perfection you seclude me," and while I relate to that as well, um, I don't think it's ever been a problem for me to like like I still maintain my relationships, and I don't feel like I push other people away just because I can't get what I want for the standards that I want. But "you elude me" is definitely like, oh, I can never be the things that I want to be. There's this meme on Twitter, or it's like I remember it's like Tumblr thing where it was like me when my imagination, or like me when my thinking is outpacing me when my ideas outpace my skill, and that hurts. Like, or no, I shouldn't say hurts, but that hits. Those words hit a lot because as someone who likes technical stuff, coding, games, especially with games, not really super. I'm not really a big art person, although I did dabble in pixel art a bit, and I felt it most during pixel art, definitely. But when you can imagine things faster than you can, or when you can imagine things easier than you can like act on them, or when you can think of things but you can't actually produce what it is you're thinking of, it sucks. it genuinely just um it's it's rough. It's rough to not be able to put it's not it's rough to not be able to put paper or pen. It's rough not being able to put the pen to your paper. That's what I'm trying to say. Because you don't realize how difficult you've been trying, or do you don't realize how much work you've been putting in and how much you've been trying when you're constantly stuck in the cycle of I need to be better, I'm not good enough. And it is just like that sometimes for some people, me included, where I end up not seeing the value of my own work because it's not how I want it to be. I've made games before. I say games. One, I've made a singular game before, and I had so many ideas for it. It was a project for school, for my first year of university. I made a game for one of my classes, and I had so many ideas for it. I wanted to put so much love into that thing, so much love and effort into that project, because I love games, and it's always been one of my dreams to make a game. But when I couldn't put onto the canvas or code I'm speaking in like poetic terms, I guess, but like when I couldn't create what I wanted to create, I broke down, and a lot of people like, I don't want to say a lot of people saw me, but many, like, I know my friends saw me break down from that. It's like I have so many ideas, so many things I want to do, so many things I want to be able to create, and I just can't. I can't create them with my skill set right now, and that hurts. When your thoughts outpace your skills. But I think something important to remember with that is like you always have to ground yourself, thinking that don't you have to make something exist first, and you can make it pretty later. It's cliche. I find that saying very cliche, but it's also really true, and it's like something you just have to come to terms with eventually and grasp that you can't always have things go your way, or can't always make things the way you want them to make, or the way you want them to be in your head. And that's fine as long as you make them first. The game I might have been created and submitted for my project and presented was not the best. It's not what I wanted. It's definitely not to the standards that I would personally put myself as someone who could have done better. But I can always do better, you know? If I keep thinking I need to do better, when does better end? If I keep pushing myself, I'll just drive myself into a corner trying to attain perfection that is constantly changing. Because I'm constantly trying to push myself to higher and higher limits, but not actually acknowledging how far I've come. Which is really, it's kind of harrowing how easy it is to fall into that trap for some people. Because it's like, you don't realize just you don't it's very hard to realize how far you come when you're in that state. And that game in particular that I'm talking about, we won an award for it. We won most innovative game award for that specific presentation, because there were 10 games that were presented. It was for the class, but we also had to present it, and there were 10 groups, and then we won 10 game. There were 10 games, 10 groups. We won that award. And it's like, wow. I'm just like, even though at the time it felt surreal, and I think now I can say that the hard work paid off for it. I can always come back to revisit it, add things I want to, because I'm more experienced now. Now I have understanding of structures and ways to optimize the code that I couldn't before. I have better access to more like tools that I didn't have before. I have more time. Well, I don't really have more time, but I don't have a time limit anymore. I don't need to be on crunch time to make this thing that I want to create anymore. It's like, oh, I have all the time in the world to make this. I just need to like try and make it one step at a time over a very long period of time. And that's okay. That's fine. Because if I at least do one thing a day, then I'm progressing myself, right? I'm improving myself. I'm fixing something in the code, whether it be I'm adding a new thing or whatever. It's progress. I say this as if I'm working on that game, but I'm not. I'm working on something else, actually. I'm working on my own little side project of a game. It's nothing big, nothing special. It's kind of like Dave the Diver, but a potion simulator. It's a potion shop. It's a potion shop mixed with a dungeon crawler. That's the best way I can explain it. So in the morning, you do the potion shop, and in the nighttime, you do the dungeon crawling. So it's basically Dave the Diver, but potions, yeah, potion. And my biggest roadblock right now has been story. I used to play D&D. I used to write campaigns for my friends. I used to DM and be the dungeon master. And I feel like I lost a lot of creative drive when I could not create stories anymore. I could not be a story maker for those people. Although one of my friends recently at my uni is asking if I can run a D&D campaign for them. So I'm looking through my old files right now and seeing if I can. Or first of all, I asked them if they want to do a session 0 to see if we can plan stuff out and if we will have enough time, because again, it's still university. We might have like one session a month, but one session a month is still better than no session at all, right? Now we can. We still have our own stuff to do. I still have my own priorities. I also like I am not a dormer at my university, and I have to go to and I have to commute to and from school, which is also pretty difficult for me. Not really difficult. The commute isn't difficult, but like it would be difficult for me to stay in school past class hours or past my class hours just to stay and play D&D, because my schedule is pretty packed and I have stuff to do and I have my university work to worry about as well, and I can't just go around playing things, which is why I have to allocate my time a lot. That doesn't mean I won't try though, because I do kind of want to, and it might, who knows, it might inspire my passion to write another campaign, and then we could do another one next semester, and maybe it'll help me rediscover my passion for creating fantasy stories and help me create the story for the game I'm trying to play. The game I'm trying to play is mainly like there's just a bunch of systems in there that are just unlinked. It's literally a bunch of random Python files right now. They're just like unlinked, have no relation to one another, but they're there. I'm making it exist first. That's what's important in my eyes for now. And it's not like I don't work on it every day either, so that I don't get burnt out on it. And also because I don't have the time to work on it every day. But slowly but surely, maybe one day I'll release it, or maybe it'll just be a side project that like, you know, people don't have to see. It could just be something for me. Like, oh, I made this. I'm happy I made this. I don't need to share it with the world that I made this thing. I'm happy enough that I was able to create something that made me happy. And I think that's another trap people fall in sometimes, where they feel the need to prove something to other people before proving something to themselves. I feel like if you're constantly focused on what other people think of you in that sense, it gets pretty toxic. Wow. Okay. My mom came in for a bit, so I just had to pause the recording. It is actually a few hours after, but so I kind of lost my train of thought and what I was talking about, but it was definitely something about like your passions and stuff. Man, I completely lost my train of thought because it took so long for her to leave. I don't like recording in front of my parents, or specifically my mom. My sister as well sometimes comes in my room because like even though I have my own room, it's a shared space still technically. I don't like recording in front of them because even though I know they won't judge me for it, it's kind of just like what's the point of me having my own space if you're gonna go if you're gonna go ahead and invade it in the first if you're gonna go ahead and invade it anyways, right? If you're gonna come in unannounced while I'm recording something or while I'm trying to do something, like what's the point? What's the point of having my own space if you're just gonna stay here anyways and be in my space while I'm trying to do my own stuff as well? Most of the time I don't really care, but with stuff like this where I have to record stuff, like multiple times I've had to wait for my mom to leave my room just so I could record something for school or anything because I don't like seeing them. I know they're not gonna judge me for it, but at the same time, it's kind of like it's kind of still very personal, and I don't like being seen in that way by my family. You know, I don't wanna. I don't. They don't need to see this part. They don't need to see, even if it's for school or whatever. I don't like them being able to see that part of me of like recording and stuff. It's embarrassing. It just genuinely is. Yeah, it kind of seems counterintuitive of like what's the point of having my own space if I'm gonna get invaded in the first place, which is a bummer, but it's fine. We make do. I'll try and record once school starts up. I'll try and record during times where I get home or like I just go home early because I have become a pretty fast campus leaver. If I put a cobblestone in here, just update that 102. No, it doesn't update this. So if I need to put cobblestone in, it has to go straight into the... How much is in there? 102? Okay. If I want to put cobblestone in, it has to go straight into there. Perfect. It's like, I don't... what is... Again, what is the point of having my own space if it's gonna get invaded in the first... It's gonna get invaded anyways, right? Okay, perfect. Anyways, what was I talking about earlier? How you need to ground yourself in things, how you should have progress anyways. I'm really sad I lost my train of thought. I feel like I was getting into the flow zone of just yapping and just talking about things. It's hard to start things. I feel like it's usually harder to start something than it is to already be working on it. I think most people would agree with that, where you you find it difficult to start doing something, but once you start doing something, it's really easy for you to do the next thing and then the next thing, or like just keep working on that thing. But if you lose focus on that, if you lose focus on what you're doing, it's hard for you to start back up again. It's always starting. Oh, that's pretty funny. It's always hard starting. It always is just hard starting first, but like again, as I was saying earlier, a few hours ago, but like to you guys, it's like a few minutes. As I was saying, it's like make it exist first. You can make it pretty later. Just start on it first. Just like, start working on something. Do it first. Like just Shia LaBeouf, just do it, you know? I don't really know what I'm planning to do today. I think I'm just gonna get the stone. There's just one 10 more stacks of stone, like smooth stone, and I'll be off. Because it is already pretty late, and I have school tomorrow, and I intend to sleep early so that I don't oversleep, because I like being early to school. I'm one of the few people who actually likes going to university. It's a slog, and I don't want to say it's boring, because I do like learning. One of my favorite things to do is just learning in general. I like making research papers, I like researching things, I like learning random... Oh! Hit the microphone. I like learning random facts and doing random stuff, learning random things. And just learning in general. I feel like learning something and mastering something is such a fun part and aspect of like school that not many people, when something clicks, it clicks, you know? It feels like that, where when you feel something click in your head, it's just like an entire world just opens up to you, like, whoa, this is crazy. I'm actually understanding this. I'm learning. I'm applying what I've learned or whatever. It's always so fun whenever that happens. It's always so nice to just understand something new or like learn about something new. I feel like that's an underrated feeling of just learning, and like I feel like adults aren't as curious as children are, and I feel like curiosity is really good. There's this one girl I found recently on Instagram. She's a young girl who like does did you know stuff. Like, did you know that what was one of her videos that I watched? Did you know that playing Tetris after a traumatic event actually helps you calm down? Which is true. That's actually that's a researched fact. Did you know that? One thing she said was like, did you know that sleeping isn't when the happier you are, the less sleep you need, which technically is true. I don't think it's fully true though, because I feel like the better statement is, did you know that the happier you are, the less the happier you are, the less you will probably sleep, and the sadder you are, the more you will probably sleep. But that's like, that seems obvious at first, right? But um it's actually rooted based on your melatonin patterns. Like your melatonin hormones are very closely linked to your serotonin hormones, serotonin and dopamine hormones, which is why happiness is very closely linked to your sleeping patterns. And when you are happy, you exude more serotonin and dopamine, which causes you to produce like, it doesn't cause you to produce. Does it cause you to produce melatonin? I know it has an effect on your melatonin reserves, which makes it so that you're less sleepy, or like you don't need to sleep as much in general. And I think that's just kind of cool how, like, random stuff like that. I probably not for everyone, but I love learning random things like that. That's my shit. I love that. I love that for people who learn random things and who just learn, do random stuff to figure stuff out. Literally fucking around and finding out. And I think that's one of the best feelings as a kid, when you learn something, or even as an adult when you master something, or when you learn something new, when you're able to apply something new. It's really cool. Um, so yeah, I'm pretty. Even though it's gonna be a slog, even though during that time I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna be like, oh, complain, 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 complain. I will kind of enjoy the grind of university, the grind of studying, the grind of trying to get good grades. Because I value my grades a bit. I value my grades more now. I think I valued my grades a lot in high school, and then I stopped valuing them early through college, early in university, and then I'm starting to value them again, because I'm realizing studying is actually fun, and it's actually nice to just sit down and relax and study. And, you know, it's an untapped thing that you don't really realize you need or want in your life, for some people at least. Because I know some people who just can't stand sitting down and listening to a professor for hours, but I can do that. I like learning. I like listening to someone who's smarter than me and have them explain the concepts of the universe to me. One of my favorite pastimes is watching random video essays on the internet. It's I've been recently getting into a Taylor Swift deep dive because one of my friends is into it, and then they sent me a few videos, and then I started watching a few videos, and now I'm just like slowly becoming a Swiftie. What's all that's left is for me to listen to all her songs and pick a favorite album, which has had been pretty difficult because I don't really listen to music too much. Maybe I'll listen to some more on the commute, but yeah, I'm definitely just learning about Taylor Swift recently, which wasn't on my agenda of what I think of things that I would be learning about, or random stuff that I would like, random facts that I would know about. But here we are now, just random things. Again, it's like, it's just fun for me. It's fun for me to learn. And I think learning is underrated. And I think school gets a bad rap for stemming. It definitely does. I feel like the schooling system is really bad for inspiring curiosity and creativity in students. And like, since everyone's being taught the same way, you end up not being able to exercise your ability to think or learn as well, or as well as you're supposed to. I mean, I'm gonna go down actually. Let's let's head downwards. This is just gonna be a quarry, basically. It's gonna be a very. This is where the structure is. Never mind, we're not going there. I forgot there's a structure near my house, but I want to make like a quarry somewhere. Maybe here? Maybe I can start quarrying down here. Just something to like, somewhere I can mine stone freely. Because I'm gonna be getting a lot of stone. I'm probably gonna be using stone in a lot of my building projects moving forward anyways. So it's good for me to just have some place where I can just go down, get a bunch of cobblestone. I could make a stone farm, but that's kinda like later game stuff, you know? I don't really need that right now. What I need right now is just straight up mining. It's calming, it's relaxing, and I just get to talk and chill and spit my thoughts out. It's been a pretty nice break, and this has been a pretty nice thing to do. It really has just helped me like at the end of the day, calm down, think about my thoughts, what's happening right now, what like check in on myself. Hey, how are you feeling? What are you doing? What are you thinking? It's nice. It's really nice. Yep. Although it is somewhat tiring sometimes when I can't think of what to say. But then there are days like this where I'm just like yapping, 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 yapping. But I feel like I'll have more stuff to yap about soon. Again, once uni comes back in, I'll be learning and I'll have my days to talk about. Although I feel like my uploads are gonna be delayed, so I'm gonna probably like, it depends really how tired I am. Because I might be like uploading for the previous day on the next day. So like I'm uploading my April, what is it? Uploading my April 19th. Uploading my April 19th on the 20th, uploading my April 20th on the 21st. Something like that. But it's fine. It is what it is. If I can't maintain it, it's fine. No point in trying to maintain it if it's gonna start affecting me, you know. I don't want it to affect me. I just want it to be a chill thing where I can just sit down, play Minecraft, and work on stuff that I want to do, builds that I want to do. Yeah, that's the point of this world anyway. Just me playing Minecraft. I'll just break this pick, and then once this pick breaks, I'll probably head back up and end. I don't know. It feels like just a nice stopping point. I could stop at any time though. I'll wait for the stone to finish smelting first before I do anything, because I need, so that when I log off, I don't have anything in the furnace. But yeah, I am expecting pretty good things for the upcoming future for me. Hopefully everything goes well, and hopefully I don't just straight up die in college. Yeah, I don't think it'll happen, but who knows. I should make a stone cutter. Are those still in the game? There they are, right? Yep. I can make one. No, I can't make one. You need straight up stone, and I don't have straight up stone. Well, it is what it is. It's fine. That way I could make like 1-to-1 stairs going back up. Granite, diorite. Man, seeing this stuff makes me think of the Create mod. I really want to get into Create. I've never gotten into Create yet, and I feel like I should. At the same time, I'm kind of just like, I don't really want to play too much modded right now. If I'm ever gonna get into Create, it'll probably be through Sky Factory 5. Or all the mod stand. Actually, all the mod stand will probably be more likely getting me into Create other than compared to any other mod pack. I was thinking about playing Raspberry Flavored, which is also a Vanilla Plus mod pack, but I feel like Raspberry Flavored is too modded for something like this. I mean, this is also very heavily modded because I have like, furnaces, I have a storage system, but it's like, it's quality of life. QOL mods, anybody? I think it's fine. I don't think it's like too big of a change. It is a pretty big change, but I don't think it's that big of a change to warrant like having. We'll see. Put that in there. $17.13. If I take this out, and then if I put it back in, it doesn't go into this run, right? No, it doesn't. It goes into a random cobblestone chest. It goes into a random chest. Yeah, it does. So I need to put it directly into the thing. Okay, that's noted. Make some sticks. And then make another diamond pickaxe. As you can see, guys, I went mining around. I went mining earlier. Like not earlier, like before today. So I went mining yesterday during in betweens of recordings. That's why the day counter also went up. Is my stone done? It is. Okay. Let's grab this. I am almost there. I think I need 6,000, right? I need like 6,000 stone. 5,800 something. So we're almost there. 1,922. And then grab the lava. Yep. Put that there. And when I get back I'm gonna upgrade these furnaces actually. That's what I wanted to do. I'll upgrade them to iron furnaces so that they're slightly faster. I don't think I should honestly because my lava production is not as fast as the amount like I'm smelting because it just doubles my speed. But I'll do it anyways. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, just grab all of these first. And then okay, perfect. 10 iron furnaces. But that will probably be it for me today. I'm just gonna place these down. Yep. Just gonna chill out now. I'm gonna edit this out. I'm gonna edit the two clips together and we're Gucci. But yeah, that's it. Thank you. Thank thank you.